As an entrepreneur, I love strategic planning. There are endless formats out there, but the Honors Journal is the one I created for my life. Did you know that God has a strategic plan for your life? Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to discover that calling. But how do we do that? Where do we start? In this first lesson, we discuss milestones. The Bible tells us to seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously. Don't worry about tomorrow. When discussing our worries for the future and God's provision, we're told to live in the moment. Part of being present in the moment requires us to reflect and gain perspective on our past. Reflection helps us accept our circumstances, learn from our mistakes, and appreciate the progress we've made. In Deuteronomy, Moses tells the people, "Remember the whole way that the Lord has led you." Psalm 9:1, "I will recount all your wonderful deeds." Psalm 90:12, "So teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." God teaches us to remember where we've been to gain wisdom for where we're going. We do this in the Honors Journal by writing down our milestones, recording moments of God's providence, and keeping a list of lessons learned. Our milestones show us how far we've come, and they plot a trajectory for our future. Milestones provide a timeline of pivotal moments in our life that include both our highs and our lows. They don't define us, and they're not the end of our story. If you notice that your milestones don't align with your goals, then it's time to adjust what you're doing to point your life in a new direction. We get to this more in the visions section of our journal. Don't be discouraged if your timeline is messy. The Bible is full of examples of godly people navigating difficult circumstances. Job lost everything. Abraham waited 20 years for Isaac. Jacob got a hip injury. David feared for his life. Samson was betrayed by his wife. Solomon was depressed. Peter denied Jesus, and Paul went blind. Reviewing our milestones from time to time protects us from mission drift, gives us perspective, and keeps our goals on track. That's why we keep this page in the front of our journal. Milestones reward our progress, mark key moments to celebrate, and motivate us to bigger things. To help you think through your life's key moments, I've shared a copy of my milestones and the online study materials for this lesson. It's important to note that there's a difference between reflecting on the past and dwelling on it. Dwelling on the past hinders our ability to fully engage the present. If you're having trouble understanding, accepting, or forgiving, then start by honestly surrendering these circumstances to God in prayer and find a trusted advisor or Christian counselor to discuss them with you. All right, it's time to do the work. Grab some headphones, put on some focus music, and think through the mile markers in your life. What pivotal moments led you to where you are today?